Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to deal with them. We don't grow when things are easy. We grow when we face challenges.
Sing again. I want them again. So didn't I tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Call like a raging storm is coming. Lion twin, yo, we want them again. So didn't we tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Call like a raging storm is. Yo. Listen up.
Blessed, welcome to another episode of my 2 cents podcast. I'm your host TU-LOX'S, the 876 Rebel, and as usual, today's episode will be brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives. We also do everything printing except fingerprinting. We also offer the finest and best in embroidery services in the island. Check us out at 876-898-9888. And also to get direct access to the updated merchandise, you can simply follow us at Rebel 13 Collections on Instagram. Also brought to you by Premium Auto Parts, where auto starts. We stock a wide range of engines, transmission, rack and pinion, fuel injector, fuel pump, alternator, clutch pulley, computer, vehicle electronics, sensors. We are talking about Toyota, Nissan, Honda. We are talking about Mitsubishi, Subaru, Suzuki, Mazda. Call 876-906-1486 or 876-535-3840, 876-438-8065. So if you have the vehicle and you need a part and you don't have a clue and don't know where to start, check out Premium Auto Parts, 46 Agley Park Road, Kingston 10. Right now my car drive good, I'm a bend. The way how them reasonable, you will go for buy one part and end up buy 10. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Still a reminder item, check out Curly Locks book Planet Earth, available on all digital platforms. Available in Jamaica at jamaicadeals.com. Alright, so blessed. First of all, before we go into the episode today, I will give thanks to every single subscriber, every single supporter. I just want to thank the item for the fact that I could reach a 100 episode, and also for the fact that I almost reach a 80,000. I could get the channel to 100,000 ASAP. Tell a friend to tell a friend, share the channel. Give thanks for the love I receive so far. Give thanks to all who committed and join me each week or twice a week for an episode. It depends upon the workload. Respect and love to every rebel. You know, me talk about Jody Rebel, me talk about Neo Walker, big up yourself. We talk about Debbie Gooders. You don't know Dwight Cooking Show. You talk about people like Robert from England, big up yourself, my general. We talk about people like Dante Basie out of Florida. We talk about so much people who mean so much to me and the channel. Seeing give thanks for every support what me ever receive by way of merchandise and otherwise. Seeing I could have simple like, I could have simple comment on the channel. I want to say thanks to everybody who helped to make the channel a success. Seeing so, me are going at today's show and at the 100th episode, and this is not necessarily what I had in mind for the 100th episode, but the amount of DM me get as a boy. Say somebody's, maybe just have to touch upon this real fast. Also, I get a lot of DM as it relates to the Joshi and Reagan King situation. I might touch upon that in the next video. But in today's episode, I want to talk about a video where I say viral, where everybody and their mother, my DM full of the video. Every single DM I get me certain say it. So right now, we'll get into that. This is a video where we see graduation, where a little boy graduate and the mother and the father getting a physical altercation. Now this is the video. So the first thing I'm going to know, based on that clip that we just watched, me couldn't use that clip there and judge a situation here in the right and proper way. But to me, if you go judge it from the video, the man look wrong. The man definitely look wrong based on the video. Now me see people in the comment, I say, the man elbow her. When you elbow somebody, this is the motion. But when you put out your hand in the form of a brace, you make space, you clear your surroundings. That's not necessarily an attack. But being Jamaican and the culture where we growing up, these days we use the culture intermittently. Sometimes it chip in, sometimes it chip out. If we in any kind of argument and somebody just walk past you and then shirt right there, sir, catch you, it's on. And based on the fact that the man ease her up, she go in like a man and start show lick. And that the video show me now. Now if this video did show me the man first, I show blows. The man never, I'm gonna say it again, show a blow at her. That's not a blow. That's how you ease up somebody. Come out and make excuse. That's not to be mistaken for a blow. The fight start when the woman start lick the man. I'm telling you once again, ladies, because I'm always telling you this. No matter how society telling you, say you're a man now, you will never, ever be men. How you feel be equal to a man and you can't match a man in a fight? A man is still a man, no care delusional. You know get? Society always telling us you have a right for assault and abuse men. Society tell men, oh, is a woman, don't lick her back. Things change. And if you decide to take on the role of a man and the energy of a man and this stupid, insubstantial idea that you're men, you better change your mind, because guess what? You see change or you change and think on a man, the man them recognize it. And this thing when society tell them about, oh, is a woman treat her different. Some different kind of man in a deal with. Different kind of man. And slap a man and I get it back because I'm a man. So if you want to be men with no masculine energy and decide to no fight men, at them thing here, I got happen. Look, for example, how big the man is. The man named Jawbone. Now God knows more no one know what make them call him so. But this woman at Jawbone look like 7 foot. And she decide for her mind, based on ego, say she gonna rush a man like this in her graduation because him goes and ease her out of the way. If she did run 200 the other way and charge in pan Jawbone, she'd have dropped her ground flat to her Jawbone big. But based on ego, she want to fight Jawbone. None out of the two of them no right for what go on here, sir. But guess how will get the brunt of the blame? The man, as usual. Men get so much unrealistic burden to carry out. Because them they're not duty, a burden, especially these days where they are expected to carry out, but women have no responsibility again. At all, no consequence, no dede. For woman, after that video, the man was arrested. Now when the man was arrested, seeing, me see people in the comment section and rejoice. Yes, you heard right. Rejoice. Say the man get arrested. A lot of people are say fling with the key, dash with this, do that, rotate him, no respect the church, him not do this, him not. The man did they fight himself. Matter of fact, if you ask me, the female should have been arrested also. Because the assault never one-sided. Now look at some of them comment here. So the first comment say, probably be a case where the mother alone spend money to send the child to school and the father come to the graduation to come show off like he was helping the child all along. Alright, you know see that scenario there? That's a scenario where society teach people to do. Automatically them see like every man is that way. You know notice how me do that channel here? No matter how me come say, I know every woman may attack as it relates to the type of woman we're in the world and their mindset these days. Them would kill me feet as long as me say one woman wrong. The same mindset where them cover every woman under goodness. And the same mindset where cover every man under deadbeat. And the same mindset. Them can't balance, them can't logically look into nothing. And the mindset they create comments like that. Alright, so another dunce comment, very dunce comment, say, well, he elbowed her on her way going out. All of a sudden, everybody blind and know what an elbow is. He should have kept his hand to himself. The son would have been fatherless for that bullshit he pulled. And that sure ain't look like the first he's doing it. You see how people get stupid and dunce and dark? Now tell me how an altercation where you watch on a video can determine whether the first or the second or the third. All you saw was the altercation. Altercations don't come with a numbering system where the man run out with 48 for him for it. So you know say 48 times he might do this. Some of the dunce bad enough. Really dunce tongue in the roof. Bad. When you just determined to demonize a man. So bad that's no right fuckery. Majority of the time in the comments and not even realize it. The next comment I say, can't wait for years of them. Kill him. So I see how society allow men to be demonized. It's easy if somebody go in a comment section and say can't wait for hear them kill somebody. If a man go in a comment section go say can't wait for hear say that girl are dead, that alone would have go viral. That are the first time you ever see a comment go viral. And don't get me wrong and think say me I said this way me I say no. Because based on the video when me see it, me if you judge it from the video when me see the man wrong. Totally. But last time I check it, if you lick me, I lick you back. Me I tell you that. Me no business nobody wants about girl strength. None of that. Just put your hand on me and it's on. That's it. But can you imagine a world where your man, and no matter what, the only value where you have is to provide? Just tell me if that's not comparable to being a slave in the earth here. You don't have no value. No one loves you genuinely. All you for is where you can provide your labor, equal money, and your money equal take care of everybody else. And no one ensures that you are taken care of in a no kind of way in today's society as long as you're a man. Alright, the commenter said, why him push her? I will bet my life he wouldn't try that with a man. You feel good, don't? You about 6 foot, weigh about 250 pounds, kicking and slapping a woman, not even look like she weigh 120 pounds good, and barely reach 5 foot good. You're supposed to feel more masculine, don't? Any woman there with this, run and don't look back. Alright, she's supposed to weigh 100 pounds, him supposed to weigh about 250 pounds. When I see which part in your comment stated that no matter how much pound you weigh, don't put your hand on nobody if you don't want a reaction. I said bet say if it was a man. Technically these days, most of them girls are man. If we are going to discuss masculine energy, where most of them women have now, them a man. So if them attack you like a man, them they expect to take beating like a man. I mean I want to draw out the video. So guess what go on? After the man get arrested, get station bail, come back a road, this is the man's side of the story.
Okay, the truth is, I'm going to tell you the truth. You know, say you hear about it. I have a son who go up, stand fast, basic. And me I take care of the youth full 100. Graduation come and me have to pay for everything. Right? My mother send him to school if me not go pick him up. Right? My mother now give him a snack, now give him a lunch. Right? And me have to do them full 100. Graduation keep yesterday. When him picture them I take when him getting award them, she wasn't present. When graduation done, she want taking something them, so she want them to go for her yard. Right? I told her that no, it can't possible because I me pay for all package and I me do everything to the youth. Right? If me feel like give her something, fine. But you can't take them. She said she'll mash them up, she'll break them up if she not get them. And then she come put her hand on my face, slap me and pop off my button them. You understand? In front of everybody. So I just had to slap her up and go to station and go tell them, say me slap her up because of that. So what happened now, the people them post a video, but them crap out the part where them see she a grab me up and hit me. You understand? Them not put in that part there. So, but everybody in our church, the teacher them and the principal them and everybody, they saw the full 100 and them tell the police say no. Job one wasn't that far. The church member them come on me hard, come look for me and say boy, Me right 100% and them no wrong me for do what me do.
Alright, so while me get say I try over sensationalize the story, brother. If you come right here, so come say church people and teach and everybody tell us the right thing you do after you assault a woman. Me no believe you. So tell somebody else that when I no sense, brother. That no make no sense right there. So now I feel like we should hear fair side of the story. And I agree, right? So not just hear film side of the story. This is fair one.
I'm Sana, the mother of the child at the graduation.
Okay, so you're the lady that the father having a video where man bust up and go on with himself and kick off on him something there. Alright, so we have the voice note where out there he's saying that you threaten to mash up the youth trophy and you're not playing a role in their life and you have to do this and do that, and that is why him did have to do what he have to do. So more you take us back at how it started up, what started it up at that moment, what happened?
Alright, you must say I pay for graduation and all of that. Yes, I pay for the graduation, but at first we did come to a conclusion of doing half and half. But I took it, me have him, a girl and a boy. At the time, my daughter started having a toothache. I bring her to the dentist and then say her teeth is very bad. She have to go fill some or whatever. And everything come up to 30,000 hours. So me call him and me tell him say, me have that to deal with. Say look like him have to go deal with the graduation, pay for package. And when he graduate, me buy one shoes for graduating now.
Yeah.
And he agree with that.
Okay. So, alright, so that agreement prior to the graduation. So, when none of that the graduation now, Zane, you as the mother, who the son live with?
Me live with, but me send him go to school the Monday. The graduation was on Wednesday. Me send him to school the Monday. My son no come home. All me a call him in a answer. Say when do he take my son 2 days before the graduation? Because he say no want me come my graduation.
Alright, so I'm confused now officially. Because you and a man, listen now. This man now want you at the graduation, as of them just say right there. So. But before that, you and him come to a conclusion, say you pay for his shoes. Listen to me good enough. You pay for the shoes and him deal with, I guess, the rest of the graduation package and whatever it is. And this man agree to the fact that you pay for the shoes and all these things, right? But at the same time, him have it in a theme head, so you buy shoes. Well, maybe not much more, but you buy the shoes and he doesn't want you to come to the graduation. The picnic live with you and the man now want you come and the graduation. I find that hard to believe. You know why? If he might communicate with you as it relates to, oh, you carry the next one gone a dentist, that means you're trying to be a responsible mother. And him agrees, alright, buy the shoes then because I guess the dentist fees are go hard for you. So basically this seems like an understanding man. And if he's so understanding, why wouldn't he want you to come to the graduation? Continue.
So alright, so more we don't want to stray from the point. Talk to me when they did in the church. It is a church it happened, in a church it happened, right?
Yeah.
Alright, when you're in a church now, how the altercation start with the anime?
After the ceremony, I walk over to my son and I say, Jay, come let me take picture. By the time I say that, he walk over and hold on to Jay and I say, you want to take picture with Jay. So I say, Job one, let me take picture with Jay first and then you take after. Jay hold on to me, him have one and a jar Jay and I say, come now. So I just let go of him. I say, no, I don't want to go and make him go take a picture and then after me do it. When I go stand up to take the picture, people was walking by, say move from Wembley there and go around at the back. When I walk towards the back now, that's when we find out say he was there with his woman. That's when we find out say he was there with his woman. And she sit down and have the things them in her lap. So me, just I said to myself, say, you know what, make you take the picture and then after me ready.
Anybody else who have sense know exactly what happened. Common sense is that thing that most people now use. You know what I mean? Make common sense great again. You understand? Yeah man, common sense career done. Now, anybody else who have common sense who still remains friendly with them common sense knows that what transpired at this graduation was based solely on jealousy. Based on the fact that she was able in this video to zone in on the fact that the trophy them in a woman lap. Tells you so much. When you have sense, you know say jealousy. Everything that transpire right here so is out of jealousy. You prefer mash up the trophy where your son work for. Furthermore, what me really want to know is how you end up a fight over a trophy when none out of the two of you never work for. And none of you could mature enough for just no matter what the circumstance, do it for the youth. Now, can you imagine? A woman there with a man and she don't want your son in yard, but she dress up nice and go on graduation. And when the brawl start, guess who in the middle try to take the man after you? If she not like your son, only God can imagine how much she hate you. So when the man start the onslaught, why would she bother for even in the middle try to stop him from do you something? When we say at the graduation there was a respectable woman who there with a man and respect everything about him life. This is him son a graduate and she go. And if she truly never liked that Sunday, based on the fact that the man is already a girl clown where there with a woman when I like him pick me, she would have just don't go. Because the man a waste man and him can't say nothing to her. As she run things. But she got the graduation based on the fact that she loved the little boy too. That is my assumption. Because woman are set up so when them beat her right through. If them not like the youth, them not do nothing to support the youth. You can't treat me.
So me now grab up the trophy and he grab me and the trophy job and me say me prefer broke up the trophy more making carry boy woman yard and me say me prefer broke up the trophy more making carry boy woman yard and the woman don't want me pit near yard. And he can't say like that because him see him call me and tell me say carry on and him and her mother don't want Jay at the place. So I have to make Jay come at the place.
You see it? Alright, that's how she get catch. Carry on and her mama not like the youth. Them not want him there. But 2 days before graduation, the youth stayed there for 2 days. Now, if you're a youth missing for a day, you're going at the second day, you call the father, can't get the father point dead. You not get the father. But you know why you allow him to stay there for 2 days? Because you know within yourself, so the youth have a very good father. You are the bitter person in a relationship. Enough man can relate to them type of woman.
Because me pregnant and he come and me and let the pregnancy out of me. And the same little boy, Jay, and him a fear fight him off of me. Oh. And he's about 4 or 5 at that time.
Mm-hmm. So at the time, at the time, I pregnant for.
Repeat that?
At the time when you say him do that.
No, I'm talking to a guy overseas. So I was pregnant for that guy.
And him come here, oh, Jesus God.
And him come at me and I called the pregnancy. He must say a daughter I did just one at the time. So he must say, oh me be pregnant now, my daughter 1 year old. Mm-hmm. At the same time, the woman who I live with is pregnant too. So me don't know why him come and me going to my pregnancy when him a feel woman I pregnant. And like him a pay me rent, he not pay me rent, he not help me pay my light bill or nothing like that. And he not even help me with the penny them neither. Alright,
I want to open the ears and listen again. This is what she stated clearly, said the man nah help her with the picnic them neither.
He not pay me rent, he not help me pay my light bill or nothing like that. And he not even help me with the penny them neither.
Alright, so now hear that. Listen now.
You saw him buy them snacks and everything and you don't do nothing.
Sir, He do it mostly, but not every time.
Alright. I the same woman that where I said the same man when I do nothing for the picnic them. In the same breath. And not like she figured what she said from way down in the interview. A same place. She said the man do it. Which is take care of you them. Mostly. Alright, so let me get something straight. If the man a pay for the graduation package, him no have no right to carry the trophy them when the youth win. Guy in the yard. But if him a pay your rent, him have every right for beat you. And that you try to say to me? I want to see a toxic modern woman normalize abuse. And every day me always telling her, as long as they spend your money, they're willing to take the beat. Here she just say, I don't like him a pay my rent. You see how unconsciously, subliminally, them woman you tell you straight up. Say as long as you're willing to take care of me, I'm willing to take your abuse. Emotionally, physically, or otherwise.
Said that the church people agree with him for his behavior. Where they said nothing no go so.
No go so.
Okay.
No go so. Say act nice in front of people, around people.
Okay.
That
So
is
basically,
Jawbone.
guys, this is Jawbone baby mother, guys, and she's letting us know that this man is a user and do numerous of things to her. And how long you know this man? About 5-6 years?
My son is 6, so that's about
6
close to
years.
7.
And out of the 7 years there, him beat you numerous of time.
Ah, yes.
Okay. Cause when I saw the video and I said that him box him, I see like your reaction was like somebody who always get that or it does come natural, you know, you know?
Her reaction was like somebody who always get that. The man brace her and she start fire lick. That look like somebody who take lick to you. How you get that? If she had remained humble in that situation while the man dey on top of her, sap her up. Yes. But I say yeah. She get licked till she full. Till she just become accustomed to it till she don't do nothing at all. That girl in another video seem like somebody when nobody can fire lick pan every minute. And them just take it, you're mad. You know see a warrior this. But you're just there, son, you feed her, you put words in her mouth. The things them, when you interview people, bro, you ask questions and you wait till them answer. You don't create the scenario for them. May I show you something, brother? So you have the right yourself? It's obvious to me and anybody will have sense. So you're biased. And God knows me cannot judge you. But based on how me hear you talk right here, so brother. You no business but justice right here, so you know. Your business but views, likes, shares, are them thing that your business about. You know why? Because if you go against what the woman I say, you know within yourself, say it not go favorable for you. But if you go with the majority, which is woman enough for that man, you know that. And as long as you line up yourself with these girls, even in a them delusion and them illusion, you're good to go.
And I guarantee you that this man now go put back in hand on your car. If that go on the video and the whole world will see it, everybody are gonna know that this man is a abuser. I think I saw an article. Oh, you get his training order from him.
Restraining order from him, and yet he still come back and do this. The only thing where me can get free from that man, and that if they lock him up or something.
And you don't want to lock up your son, father.
Yeah, she does that. She get restraining order from the man. Which man take out a restraining order against a poor little feeble abused? Me just get beaten every morning, girl. Man come leak out the baby out her belly. And end up so scared. That's Jesus. Remember me had the big bad bull, you know, and she had the innocent, you know. You know what kind of statement that? Me go lick a baby out her belly and at the same time I go take out a restraining order against her. Me in fear for my life from this girl so much. This girl let me lick the baby out her belly so much. That's me go take out restraining order. That not much. Usually the one who take out restraining order, the next one where you take out the restraining order against is the aggressor. She admit while ago said the man take out restraining order against her. Against, you know. If he was the aggressor, wouldn't you be the one who take out the restraining order because you fear for your life? How the man end up take out a restraining order before you? Anyone who don't believe that? Just as sick as what she tried to say right here, so.
You see it? So you're in one position now. If you press charge and lock up this man, your son will go vex with you and say you lock up him father. You see how life stay?
Well, I was running from that at first because when they come and look out the pregnancy, then they say, if no one thing get locked up or whatever, and I say no.
Well, Sana, I'm glad to say you're alive. And as what you say, maybe if I did somewhere more private or something more serious, you never can tell. You wouldn't, maybe you're not there to tell a tale. Someone tell you as a young girl, keep your head up. And going forward, when you try to be a better role model, both you and your son. You understand? Because these things could have resolved different way. This situation could have resolved different way, but it just blew up out of proportion, and that is it. That is the end result. All right. Want to thank you for taking time out to come on my platform and clear the air and let you know that there is a two-side to a story. I really appreciate it. I am against violence against women 100%, so I condemn his behavior 100%. You know, say if they drape you up, I'm going to be honest, I'm talk as a man, you know, if they drape you up and push you one side in a wall, I make you understand yourself. I probably would give him a little pass. But you see them thing the way man do, the kicking and the, you understand? Yeah, you know, look. Yeah, you know, and for you, come out and say, no, for him to do it. Him do it numerous of time. So, baby girl, just know yourself and know you're there, man. Understand yourself and just be careful. You understand? I want to do the thing better next time. Alright?
Did this brother really just say him no condone violence against women? Did you just watch a whole video with a man also being assaulted in a scenario and say you no condone violence against women? But me just telling a while ago, brother, society normalize the abuse of men till not even man can see when men get abused. I'm blind to it, you know. The man not even balance and say me no condone the violence against men either. And balance the thing. Even after watching a woman clearly on a video assault a man. And in my opinion, in self-defense, the man also made his own attempts at assaulting this woman. So the two of them assault one another. And our brother here, so eager for views and likes. I mean, I the same like that, you know. Big up every blogger, every man I try to do them thing. But when you do your thing, brother, you can't do it under bias. The whole of we believe it or not, once you give the public information, it is automatically considered as journalism, whether we like it or not. Seen? And while it is very insulting to compare based on your academical expressions in your video, to compare it to a journalist. But believe it or not, a journalism everybody do, whether you're academically straight or not. Every man just find them look a way out and them can hustle. But once you give information to the public, a journalism, and there should be no clear bias in a journalism. Everybody have them bias, you know, but it should not be expressed during, so the viewing public can know which side you're on. And automatically, if you are respected and your opinions are respected, all of who are watch you, you sway them opinion. You never give them a chance to think for themselves. So basically, you do your best to add to the demonization of the man in that video. None of them no need to get demonized, by the way, because of the two of them did a fight. Brother, woman can wrong. You know, your mother raised you, probably was a single parent woman grew up in, but you have to understand, so right now, man and man, and we matter, bro. It's just that society diminish the value of a man, bro. So nobody no respect man again. Man no respect man, woman no respect man. You can just imagine. When we look on the situation, we can't see one person wronger than the other. The two of them did in our altercation. The man was not fighting himself. And the best thing with the brother I said a while ago was that it can't affect the child. This youth probably never ever want to graduate from a next school again because he no want his mother and his father end up in a war. He probably never ever want to see a trophy, a certificate, nothing at all will remind him of that dreadful day in his life. So you see, no matter what, we have to know how to conduct ourselves, especially in the presence of we youth, because people are fragile. And let me tell you what is even more fragile these days: the relationship between man and woman. None of we can do without the other. So a full time we cut out the foolishness and realize that the separation is an agenda and it is working.